Why did I think I had enough soil? I know for a fact that I never have enough soil. Do you see that? I like it. Hey guys, welcome back to Thankfully Packed. My name is Chris, and today I've got about 17 different things I want to do, but I think I might only have time for like 2 or 3. But I want to give you guys an update on the Clover lawn because it is looking beautiful. I want to possibly, if there's time, move around a few flowers because I keep accumulating more, and then I plant what I have, and then I get more, and then I'm like, actually, this could go better in this spot, and vice versa. And oh my God, if this mosquito doesn't leave me alone. And I also want to finally plant up some of these vegetables that I purchased. So a little bit of a gardening day. Strap in. Let's go. Now it looks like I know what I'm doing. This might be cliche, but these literally fit me like a glove. And I have like small hands and long fingers, so love that. Anyway, let's start with what I'm most excited about, which is tomatoes. So I have these 2 tomatoes. This one is the Sweet 100 tomato, and this one is the Husky red cherry tomato. And I got them both for, there's a bird. I got them both for $3. And yeah, does it feel like cheating? Absolutely. Because they're already started and they're already fruiting. Like this one is basically begging to be picked, so we might have to do a little taste test a little bit later. And this one already has 2 little fruits on them. I think they do turn red. I have no idea. I did zero research. I was just grabbing them. But you know what? As I said, I got the gardening bug a little bit too late in the year this year. So I couldn't start from seed, and it is what it is. Does it feel like feeding? Like I said, yes, it does. But I want some cherry tomatoes, and I want them this year. So let's get these puppies in the ground. Okay? Or should I say the grow bag, actually, because that's what I'm putting them in. I'll insert some footage of me filling these up because that's super entertaining. Are you not entertained? Anyway, now that you know that I filled these up with some nice organic soil, what was it called? Cow soil? Something like that with a K, cow with a K. Anyway, now that you know that I filled those up, let's get these in. All right, let's take this out real quick. And apparently these grow bags will only support 1 tomato plant per grow bag. So I am gonna just put this one here and this one right over here. Come closer. I just made a little bit of a hole right here. And then it should kind of fit like perfectly in there, like a little puzzle piece. And we love that here. Okay, what is this? That can't be a tomato, right? The heck is this? I'm just gonna pull it because I don't know what this is. Did I mention these were only $3? Ooh, look at that juicy root system. I love to see it, you know? I'm just gonna break this up a little so that the roots know that they've got space. You know what I always wonder is, like when you repot plants, do they feel happy? Like, you know how people say like, oh, plants actually are a little bit more sentient than we give them credit for? Like, do they feel that they've got more room and feel happy about it? No one else wonders that? Is it just me? I kind of need a little more space now. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm proud of that. I know I just popped it in there, but it looks really cute. Okay, let's put this on here. This looks like comically too big. Like, what the heck is this supporting? Emotional support, maybe. I don't know. Am I supposed to tie this to the cage, or will it kind of just find its way? Like, I don't know, guys. Help me out here. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I think I'm just gonna leave that there. So let's move on to the, what is this one? This one's the Husky Red. I wonder if this will get bigger than this, because it does say cherry tomato, but the Husky is giving me ideas that this will get bigger. I don't know. I'll probably look up a picture of what this ends up looking like. Insert picture here. Hopefully future Chris does that. All right, let's break this one up. This one's a little drier than the other one. Okay, pop her in. Do need another cage. You know what I'm gonna steal it from? My zinnias, which I've since moved, because if you saw my last video, you know that they were actually right here. So let's take you on a little journey over here to the zinnia patch, is what I'm calling it right now, even though there's more than just zinnias, but for the majority of it. Do you see that? It's my first bloom. Oh. These I did grow from seed, so I'm extra super duper proud. But all of this should flower at some point for the most part. Right here, you can see that zinnia, and these are going to bloom. That's the little bud. I am here to steal this zinnia cage right here. Although, these are my dahlias and they kind of need it, so maybe I should leave it. Anyway, I think I'm actually gonna leave this here, because it's already where the dahlias are gonna hopefully grow, and they definitely need that. But I just remembered that I ordered some extra support, so let's pop that sucker open, okay? Okay, so let's just pretend I just wanted to show you my zinnia patch, because like I said, I remembered I have a whole box of supports right here that I haven't built. So let's do that real quick. It's fairly easy. You can make it different heights. We love that. Let's make a tomato cage. Or let's struggle for a few minutes. There we go. This looks fairly straightforward. Where are these? At the top. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3. Why am I counting? Why am I counting? There is a tomato cage, and you can build it up. Okay, again, super huge, and doesn't look like it's supporting anything anytime soon, but one thing I know about plants in general is you want to start the support early and put it in the ground sooner than you think you need it. All right, that's good. So I'm gonna build it up like one more level. By the way, if you're like me and you completely neglected your gardening season and you want any of the things that I'm using, I will link it below, okay? So check the description. Okay, there we go. See, that once again looks extremely obnoxious and super tall for no reason, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I will lower the supports temporarily. There we go. That kind of looks like it's gonna do something. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Peppers. So I've got this one, which, is this ready to pick? Can you tell me? I don't know. Kind of big. I mean, I've seen bell peppers this small at the grocery store. I just don't know how big this one's gonna get. But this one is just a good old yellow. Oh, well, then there we go. Let me take that back. I thought this was just a green bell pepper. This is actually a yellow bell pepper, if this tag is to be believed. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume it is not ready, because it is very much still green. It's not turning yellow though, so I don't know. Suspicious. But now that I see that tag, I'm gonna leave it alone. I was literally about to ask you guys, I was gonna make a post to ask you if this is ready to pick based on what, I don't know, some of the gardening experts out there might know. But yeah, if this is to be believed, I don't think it's ready. But it is super cute. And like I said, again, feels a little bit like cheating, but it is what it is. Then I've got this big old mama right over here. This one is good. This is gonna be a sweet red. Oh, nice, sweet red bell pepper. So definitely not ready, but look at this little baby. Oh my God. Imagine if this was like as big as it grew and just like a little snackable bell pepper. Is that a thing? need to look into that for next time because that would be absolutely adorable and super cute. And look, it's got lots of fruit on it. And if this is like a strawberry, then that should be where the bell pepper comes from. It should grow in there. No idea though, so don't quote me. I'm not well versed on bell pepper plant anatomy right now. I just am assuming. But yeah, look how big this one is. Let me pose with it like how men pose with their fish. Oh, actually, no, they never smell. They're always like, I need a ruler. Imagine a ruler right here. Okay, enough of that. So I'm gonna be planting this one here. I don't think these need supports, but I might do it for the one that has the bigger fruit because it keeps falling over. But anyway, let's get those gloves back on. I'm gonna put you right in the center. Oh, maybe this doesn't need support. Look at that. You look sturdy. Love that. Easy peasy. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Easy peasy onto bell pepper number 2. Moment of truth. Ooh, yeah. I like that. Even the roots smell like bell pepper. I gave these a nice drink of water like a couple of days ago. I actually just set them outside because it's been raining nonstop. So these roots, this soil is like super well hydrated. Lost a couple of leaves. Accidentally give that a kiss. Love that. This is the last bag I have, and I have a little bit of a dilemma. Okay, so funny story. The footage of me trying to decide between planting carrots or sugar snap peas somehow disappeared. So you'll just have to trust me when I say I stood here way longer than I should have debating it. And the dilemma, like I said, was pretty simple: carrots or sugar snap peas. But if I'm being honest with myself, I know I'm going to eat carrots way more often. So yeah, carrots won. Oh, that was a ton of carrots in that one spot. But I think I'm supposed to weed these out eventually. So, and now I'm just gonna lightly sprinkle some soil on top to cover these bad boys up like a little blanket. I am still planning on planting the sugar snap peas. They're not getting left out. I just need to go grab a little bit more soil and fill a few more bags. So they'll be in a future garden video, just not today. Carrots it is. Now, like I said, it's been raining like literally nonstop for like the past 4 days. So this soil is very, very damp, and I don't think that I need to water it at this very second. Could be wrong. Again, this is less of a tutorial and more of a come see if I am successful type of video. But anyway, I'm gonna keep this little thing right here for now so I can remember what type it is. And I think we're good to go. Oh my goodness. We did it. Wish me luck, you guys. Wish me luck on keeping these things alive. Cross your fingers. Ta-da! Come with me and you'll see. What happened to the sun? Okay, I promised you guys an update on the Clover lawn. Do you remember what this thing looked like before? Okay, keep that in mind. And now look at this. The entire thing has filled in, and this side as well, you guys. And it did exactly what I thought it was gonna do, or what I wanted it to do, which was the clover. The clover is growing in with the grass because I didn't want just a clover lawn. I wanted a little mix, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted it to be diverse lawn. And that's exactly what we have, you guys. I am absolutely in love. And every morning-ish I come out here and I just pick whatever's growing up a little bit taller than the clover, like taller than I would like. And I have not had to mow this in this many weeks since I seeded. But before that, there was really nothing to mow. But yeah, I have literally not broken out the lawnmower once. And you can, by the way, lawn mow the clover. Misconception. You can if you want to. You just end up kind of chopping off the top of the clover. So this little thing ends up getting chopped, and then you just kind of have a little stem like this. And it does kind of give you a lush green look anyway. So if you like the look of a mowed lawn, you can kind of achieve that still with the clover, but like why mow if you don't have to? I'm absolutely ecstatic with this. And I did overseed a little bit for some bare patches, but yeah, that's all I did. Now the real test will be if it actually comes back like it says it's supposed to come back. It apparently comes back year after year, so we'll see if that is true. But yeah, look at that. I also have like a lot of other things growing in the lawn, like this right here. I don't know what this is, but I kind of just leave it. I don't mind it. It kind of looks like a houseplant, to be honest, and there's other things intermingled in here. Like I said, I only pulled the weeds, so whatever is clearly very much a weed. I think this is technically a weed, but I usually leave that, and then there's other stuff. So I'll just like come through and I'll pull that. It's actually kind of relaxing, actually. This might be extra, but like I said, I keep accumulating flowers, and some of these just don't look right anymore to me in the spots that they're at, and I kind of want to move them around. So over here, I have this, which I believe is a blanket flower. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that double color. Amazing. I have one here. And then, follow me, follow me, follow me. I have another one right here. It's kind of hidden, so I might move it. That might be the one that I move. But I have those two. I have these, which is a totally different look. These are the single color, which are also super vibrant and super gorgeous. I deadheaded all of these, and it came back like bushier and bigger. And then I have a second one. So I kind of want to even things out. I want one of these over there and one of the two-tone ones over here. Now, here's another thing I have going on. This is phlox. And a lot of the petals fell because, again, heavy rain for the last 4 days. This is a beautiful fuchsia colored phlox, and I have another one which I completely just chopped up because I got it from clearance and it was kind of already on its way out, and it grew. Look at that. This stem might be gone, but this one is definitely growing, so it'll end up looking like that purple one. And then I also have a similar one over here. These are obviously a little bit different. They've got the centers that are nice and white. And then I've got the same thing over here. Again, I want to even it out. I want one of each on each side. Plus, I recently purchased, let's go up here. I recently purchased these cone flowers that you see here and here. And I want to split them up and kind of sprinkle them around my yard. So I think I'm going to be doing that. I also have on the side of my yard these white phlox that I think I also want to introduce to the front over here. It's a lot of moving around, but since it rained, I think the ground is going to be nice and loose and super easy, so let's do it. This is the white phlox that I think I'm going to move, but just for reference, it's going to end up looking like this. And again, the rain really like toppled over a lot of these. Well, look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. It's like a little cloud of flowers. I'm going to move this one to one of the areas at the front and bring one of the pink ones back over here, which I think will be good because we've got the white Shasta daisies over there. This is just greenery for now, so I think it'll be nice to have a different color right here. Oh, perfect. There we go. Let's do a little 1-2 switcheroo. That was super easy. You know, there's something to be said for the cardboard method because all I did was lay down cardboard and smother out the weeds, or not the weeds, the grass, but look at that. Totally dead. Love that. Easy peasy. I know it sounds super bougie, but at this point in time, I would love to change out these gardening gloves because although you can't tell, these are super wet and it's starting to seep through and it's giving me like a sensory issue right now. Ugh. But we're almost done. We're almost done. I just have the cone flowers to separate and plant up. So let's do that. Nice. So satisfying to me. I love a juicy root. Yeah, these look separatable. That's a word. These look very separatable, but let me do it not on my porch real quick. Got dirt on my lip again. Gosh darn it. That felt wrong. That felt terrible to do, but I want more flowers, so it is what it is. You know what? These I'll leave together. I think I'm gonna plant these right here. This was just the one flower, I didn't realize that. So I think I'm gonna put these back together. One last switcheroo. Let's find a good spot. I think I'll split this one up. The whole time I'm doing this, I'm thinking like, please don't die on me because I'm like traumatizing the heck out of your roots. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna leave this floppy one over here. Hopefully it perks back up after all that rain. And this one I'll put at the front, but I still need to find a home for this coneflower. I think I'll plant it right here, towards the back. There we go. Alrighty, last one. This goes in the front. I moved it from here to back there, and obviously that's a different plant, but I think it's still kind of gonna get lost there, so I might need to move that. And then final look over here. Pink phlox stayed where it was, that did too, and we just moved this over and added the coneflower and put in a white phlox, so hopefully this all fills in really well. That back there is dianthus, so that also blooms. And just picture this, next spring is gonna be absolutely gorge. The more the merrier. In true me fashion, I completely forgot something. Actually, several somethings. I bought herbs to plant near the plants that you saw in the backyard because some of these herbs help with pest control and deterring them and yada yada yada, but I completely forgot all of them. I have basil, sweet basil, this big old thing of silver Anouk lavender, which ends up looking like that once it flowers, but that's that. Flat Italian parsley, some garden sage. Oh my God, that smells amazing. That smells really good. Rosemary, and I also got marigolds, because again, pests. Here's the problem. I have run out of soil and I don't have any more grow bags, so these are just gonna have to chill in these nursery pots for a little bit longer. I think I'll just put them near the grow bags for now. But yeah, I can't even plant them up, so there's that. The lavender I might just leave alone because it looks really happy in here, but everything else definitely needs a better home for sure. So yeah, stay tuned. It's never ending over here. Look at me, I'm a gardener. Don't ask me any questions. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're gonna figure it out. Oh my God, I almost forgot the taste test. Let's pick it. I'm gonna share this with my family real quick, so I'm gonna cut it up and we can do a quick taste test. I like salt, so I'm gonna do a little salt. Okay, this is called the Sweet 100 tomatoes, okay? That's not bad. Okay, first taste test is gonna be my 8-year-old. Do you want it with salt?
I want a little bit. I want like a half of it with salt and
half with salt. Okay, we're getting ambitious here because this is already tiny. All right, taste test from my 8-year-old. Here we go. Give it a taste. What do you think?
Ew.
She said ew. Okay, she wants to try it with salt, so I'm gonna give her other half with salt. Okay, try it with salt. Try it with salt real quick. You gotta chew it, mommy. She's licking it, so she's getting only salt. Okay, this is my 10-year-old. He's gonna try the Sweet 100. Here you go. That's got a little salt on it. You gotta chew it. You can't just lick it because it's just gonna be salty, okay?
Okay.
Go for it.
Nope.
Not a fan. Now I'm gonna get my 6-year-old.
I think my mom.
Okay, none of them like the tomato. Come. Okay, it's salty. You gotta chew it. You can't just lick it. It's a tomato, okay? Ready? Chew.
Ew.
Chew. Don't influence.
Is it sour?
What do you think? She did this.
She doesn't.
Is it a no for you? Okay, 3 out of 4 said no. I say yes, because I love a tomato. They don't like it.
The taste is still in my mouth.
Go drink some water. Thank you for trying it. You guys are all very brave. Love you. Hopefully the carrots are better. I'm growing those from seed.
Okay, well, I asked.
I like it. We got it done today. We planted what we said we were gonna plant. We moved some flowers around, and I gave you guys a nice little clover lawn update. I hope you guys enjoyed that. My favorite part so far of this whole like trying to beautify everything and invite the pollinators and just make everything super pretty. That clover lawn, like you saw the before. I mean, come on. Come on. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really, really helps my channel out, and I appreciated it so freaking much. Like I said, if you guys want to know about any of the products or things that you saw in this video, I will link as much as I can below. Also, let me know what you guys are growing in the garden. Give me any tips for those things that I planted, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. The heck was that? I love when gardening reminds me who's actually in charge. It's not me. Why did I think I had enough soil? I know for a fact that I never have enough soil. Please don't embarrass me. Why does this angle make me look 7 feet tall? I'm 5'2" on a good day, by the way. I could definitely use another grow bag over here, but unfortunately, my wallet does not support my gardening dreams. So, adding soil to the shopping list. Again, at what point does this stop becoming a hobby and turn into a lifestyle? Because I think I'm at that point. Have I mentioned that you can never have enough soil? Because it's true.